So I assume that Serena has the slides all prepped, and if you can welcome to the stage John McKerrell talking about...
So you look more cool if you take the microphone off, don't you? How has this terrible thing happened? I made a very stupid decision about an hour ago. I hope you're very impressed that I have notes for the talk that I have no idea what is going to come up. I've known Neil for a long time, and I have a good feeling that, okay, the slide is going to change. I was quite sure that the same slide would show up over and over again, and I would just have to keep talking and try and keep you entertained. But fortunately, it hasn't, and I have a slight feeling I know what might happen. We might be talking about tonight's slides all the way through. If that's the case, that's fine. We've had wonderful slides. I'm very happy to continue with Paul's discussion about decades. Actually, I was going to cheat and use Adrian's suggestion of having a theme that I'm going to take through. And actually, I've been a runner for a decade. As I realised about 2 hours ago, I'm a runner. I've got my lovely shiny running shoes on tonight, and we are, oh no. For a second I thought we were sticking with the slides all the way through. Being a runner is very good for your health. It's a great way of becoming healthy. All you need is you don't have to have shiny running shoes. Maybe not, DMs or the fantastic boots that I saw earlier tonight from Chris, I think was wearing those with the lovely red laces. But you can run away from witches. If witches come for you, you can run. Although witches are actually good. This isn't tonight's slide, but if you get crazy chickens, zombie chickens potentially, you can run away. It is good for your heart. You will no longer be in thrombotic contention if you take up running. So I've been running for 10 years. I only realised this earlier because of goats, but because I was looking at, I've been I say I'm a runner. I'm a bit of a lapsed runner. Last year I ran 140 kilometres, which is I think the least I've run in the last 10 years. And it made me very sad. I was never athletic as a child, and maybe, to be honest, I did enjoy Emma's talk, particularly because I had very poor diet as a child. I was a very fussy eater. I forget what this one was. But I'm not even going to talk about running, am I? Because everything's going to cause me confusion. But this year I decided I was going to get back into running, and I set my goal for beating at least last year. So over the whole of last year I ran 130 kilometres. Today I hit 130 kilometres for this year. So just over 2 months, and only because I took 2 weeks off, thank you. Because I had a very bad cold, but not coronavirus, or not the coronavirus. Some fantastic runners here. You may not be aware of that, but I believe Mary Queen of Scots had a 10k of 40 minutes, which is pretty good. And who hasn't wanted to run away from Moorfield Station at 11 o'clock at night? But it's the only way to get home, so you have to go through underground, overground, wobbling free. And I am I've forgotten what it's called actually. I am a big fan of Bucky O'Hare, and every time I think of the righteous indignation of criminals sometimes, not people on probation, I do think of Bucky O'Hare. Cheese? Cheese is good. Has lots of calories, lots of protein. If you've just been for a run, eating a large cube of cheese is very good for you. And actually, cheese was one of the things that I ate when I was a child. My meals mostly consisted of potatoes with tomato ketchup or cheese. It's a good picture. Should we just stare at the picture? I haven't had one of those moments where I don't know what to say. So. It's a classic Ignite. I think I've done 2 Ignite talks over the past 10 years, and I do love Ignite because you always get the one slide where they put their name up and they say, "Hi, I'm John," and then don't know what what to say for another 15 seconds, and then the following slide has so much text and they're just trying to get through it and they can't possibly get through it because there's too much there to talk about. And it was very sad. Have you noticed that name's gone? What's her name? Dawn French, thank you. Has lost a lot of weight recently. I don't know if she's taken up running, but she may well. Running involves your feet, not your hands. This was the wrong slide. I'm very sorry about that. But arms are very important. You get a lot of your speed from your arms, and pumping your arms is very important. What's next? Sometimes it just doesn't work, does it? But I definitely recommend find some cheap, nasty trainers. Put some, you don't even have to wear shorts, just wear whatever you want. Go for a run. If you can do round the block, that's great. Next day, do it twice. Next day, do it 3 times. Get a bit more exercise and feel better, and that will possibly be your disruptive factor for 2020. I'm kind of hoping that's the last slide. I may be wrong.
Yeah, you're not the only one. Yay!